Hi, this is Jody Wisternoff from Way Out West, and you are watching DTV.
Hi, this is djKiRA. I'm here with Way Out West Jody Wisternoff. We went to see Jody play a local gig in his hometown of Bristol this weekend. Brilliant night, nice, funky, deep, emotive vibes, and he's agreed to let us into his studio and have a little chat with him. Jody, how you doing?
Very well, mate, very well. Yeah, it's, enjoyed Saturday night, actually. It was nice. Yeah, nice to play a hometown gig for a change. So yeah, it's a laugh.
Hi, Lucy Wisternoff at DTV. We're here at Timbuktu and we're here seeing Mr. Wisternoff play, and we've got three lovely ladies here who do you have a seat? Hello!
Jody Wisternoff.
Okay, so what do you think of his music?
Loving it.
Amazing! What's your favourite tune?
One fine day.
Anything but you? One fine day.
One fine day, please play it.
So are we going to request it to your...
Hopefully,
Please, yes. Are you going to be rocking out?
Yeah.
How would you describe the kind of vibes that you were playing on the dance floor? I mean, is it the kind of style you'd normally play?
Well, because I got to do a warm-up slot, which is kind of it's quite refreshing actually. Because recently I've been having to play, headlines at most places, and you have to go in with pretty much full-on energy. So it's always really nice to sort of play like a 10 till 12 slot. Really, you can just sort of ease people in a little bit, sort of play some stuff that I could probably usually only play on like radio mixes and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to like drop those slightly mellower tunes in the club and just kind of take it out from scratch, really.
So a similar kind of thing to your other kind of radio sets and the like, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about you've got two critically acclaimed releases, solo releases under your belt now. Anything coming up? What are you working on next?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the pipeline right now. There's my third single under my own name, which will probably be released in the next few months, so that's almost completed. And there's a Way Out West album in the pipeline at the moment as well. So, me and Nick just sort of started working on that about a month ago, so probably be ready 2009 or something like that. But we'll be quick, we'll work as fast as we can. But albums take a while because it's quite a sort of, emotional commitment. Do you know what I mean? You need to knuckle down and take your time, really, let it grow in its own kind of way.
Well, your gig list on your MySpace account is looking pretty damn full up for the rest of the summer. So, I mean, is it hard to find time to actually work on the Way Out West tracks, or? No,
not really, because I think gigging and production go very much hand in hand. I think it's very important if you're making dance music, you need to understand exactly what works, on the dance floor. You need to understand the dynamics of certain things and how they actually make people respond. So I think you need to be doing the two quite frequently to really just sort of nail it, do you know what I mean? But no, it's not a problem because this is my studio here in my house, so it's not a problem, you know what I mean? I just wake up, roll downstairs, do you know what I mean, in my dressing gown, get on with it. Easy days.
Okay, with regards to the new Way Out West album, what kind of feeling can we expect from that? You're talking about it's an emotional commitment. Are we going to see more tunes like Apollo, or are we going to see much more kind of clubby tunes? And, sorry, there's three questions in one here, but is it also going to feature Omi, the vocal talents of Omi, who, she's earned a lot of respect and a big fan base from her vocals on the last album, so...
definitely I'm going to be working with Omi again. We'll see what happens there. I mean, I'm not going to say she'll be the only vocalist on the album. We're going to keep our options open, but of course she gets the first option on any track. You know what I mean? She's a friend as well, so it's the right thing to do. Style-wise, I think this album's going to be slightly more. I think it's going to I'm putting a lot more work at the moment into programming synthesizers and stuff like that. I'm kind of moving away from the sampling thing, which was still pretty strong on our third album. I'm trying to sort of just sort of expand my skills when it comes to actually programming sounds from scratch, and that's I'm really enjoying it actually. I'm sort of accumulating a few like vintage synths and stuff, and just, do you know what I mean, sort of learning a few more skills really, and making it sort of as melodic as possible, but pretty much I'd say 50% dance floor for this album, alongside all my solo stuff, which is usually going to be more. I think I'm going to keep, you know, my Jody West, just like the Wisternoff tracks, on my own as dance tracks. I think that's the way to do it, really, because they're more sort of linked to the DJ thing anyway, you know.
And very synth heavy, very kind of like, I'd say quite an 80s influence to them as well?
Yeah, that's probably because I was kind of, you know, I am almost a child of the 80s, you know what I mean? Born in, well, closer to the 60s, actually. Keep that one quiet, but...
How old are you now?
Nah, I'm...
A lady never reveals his age.
Hey, what a lady!